So I lost my job recently.
I'm at the bar, right? Okay.
So October 1st, 2018, I, along with 1,900 or so other HR managers within my company, I work for a Fortune 50 company, we found out that our role is being eliminated. So come mid-year, we will be laid off. I obviously wasn't expecting this. And I feel like I'm okay. I'm okay now. Like I can smile about the process itself, the journey of journeying the way through getting to the next destination, which is going to be a new position within human resources. But this is the first job that I've ever had that I enjoy. Like, I enjoy getting up and going into. And I really enjoy my employees and the people that I work with. And so that part is pretty hard for me. The thought of not being able to be there for my people, that part really sucks. And it makes me sad. But it also lets me know that this profession, this field is where I'm supposed to be. And that it's time for me to move on to the next, because elevation requires separation. And so it's time for me to move up and onto the next so that I can pour into more people and so that other people can pour into me so that I continue to learn and grow as an HR professional. I will say the process in which they laid us off, I don't know how it can be a good process, but I think they did it as tastefully as you possibly can. We were taken off site. We did not work that day, and we herded everybody at the same time from the top HR person within the company. And then our boss had to read off of a script, and then she just spoke from her heart, and it was truly heartfelt and sincere. It wasn't something that she was expecting, and it made the initial blow as easy as it could. Like, there's no easy way to do it, but it was tastefully done. So I have no complaint on how it was done. I understand why it was done. Business is business, and things change. The economy changes, the culture changes, and when those things change, business also has to change. So I'm okay with that. That doesn't take away from the fact that I've been sad, I've been angry, I've been salty, I've been bitter. Like, I've had all these emotions, I've been panicky, but I know that this position has equipped me with the skills that I need to go on to the next company and to do an awesome job there. I will say that this situation has humbled your girl. Like, I've had to humble myself because realize I'm still in my position. So there's a succession plan. I have to, if there's a process of me leaving, it's not just go, it's teach these people the things that you know so that when you're gone, they can do it. So I'm having to go into a place every day and say, hey, this is how you do this. You need to know this because I'm not going to be here to do it. Not because I don't want to be here, but because I'm being told that I got to go. Like, that's how you think about it initially in your head. So this process and the journey of it has truly allowed me to humble myself and to tap into some strengths that I did not know that I have, and to think in ways that I have not thought before. So obviously my next move is to find a new position. I am on the job hunt. I am hoping to be, or I want to be in an HR manager or above role. I have my education. I have the experience, and not just from this job, but I also have recruiting experience, and they all go hand in hand. So I know that I'm going to be okay. That's not my fear. It's just uncomfortable when you're put into, or when you're told that you have to do something that you weren't necessarily looking to do at that moment. So sometimes you have to get uncomfortable so that you can, better yourself. And I'm just taking it for what it is. Like, this was just a piece of my story, And although it's a profession, it's not my life, but it is a good part of my life. So I look at it as I learned the things that I needed to learn. It's helped me to understand myself as an individual and as a professional, and now it's time for me to leave and grow. So while this is not something that I want to be going through, because looking for a job is a full-time job, and I feel like it's even harder because I'm HR. So I'm HR and I'm getting my resume ready and I'm doing these things for other HR, and I know how it is to go through that process, and I know what I look for. So even knowing that is and understanding how that process works kind of makes it a little more intimidating. But I know I'm good. I know God got me. I know I've put in the work beforehand so that I'm able to do the things that I'm supposed to do. So for anybody, that's in a similar situation, whether it's a layoff or just any change that's taking place in your life, I would recommend and encourage you to remain positive. Nothing is gonna happen because you're being negative. Like, it's not gonna make the situation any better. It's not gonna make it easier to get through it. And honestly, it's could potentially and probably will hinder a lot of things that could take place because you're being negative. The other thing I will say is that we have to realize that elevation requires separation. So maybe it's not on our timing, but to reach that next level, we have to separate ourselves from a lot of things and a lot of people sometimes that we weren't expecting to. I also myself had to remember that I didn't do anything wrong. It's very easy to think, crap, like, what did I do? Why don't they like me? Because sometimes a layoff can happen and it's one position. In my case, it was 1,900 plus positions that were eliminated. But for some companies, it could be one position, one person who holds that position, and they get let go because of budget cuts or because that position is just not needed anymore, or whatever the reasoning is. And a person you can feel pretty crappy, You don't understand what you did. You don't understand why. Even if they're telling you, like, it's not you, we're just eliminating the position. You wonder, like, why was I not good enough for you to create something different for me, or to do this or to do that? I would encourage anybody who's going through this to embrace the process of change. There's something new out there for you. There's something better. There's something bigger. And change in the process of the change, not just actually getting to the destination, but the process, the journey of it can teach you a lot, and it can show you a lot, and it can sow a lot into you.
So I'm at the bar, right? Okay. I had like 2 margaritas, right?
I need a job. Hire me.